started playing ball probably before I even remember. My dad actually had a full court basketball court built for us in our backyard when I was in the 5th grade. Me and my brother would play like 2 on no one. It'd be me and him versus 2 imaginary guys. Then we play 1-on-1. Sooner or later when I get the lead, he just try to back me down and bully me and stuff like that. And to this day, I still don't go for stuff like that. So it'll usually end up ending fights and then eventually a butt whooping. My grandfather was murdered by 5 teenagers. We buried my grandfather on November 19th, and on the 20th was my first high school game. The most I'd ever scored in the game was 39 points. My grandfather was 61 when he died, and I feel like some of those shots left my hand, and my granddad was up there smiling down and just tipped a few in. I got fouled on my 61st point, and I threw the ball out of bounds, and I was done. The greatest achievement I've ever had in basketball. Oh man, MJ has had a huge impact on the way I approach the game. And I don't think anyone has ever done it as well as MJ in how he approached the game on the court and off the court. I actually had the opportunity to talk to MJ, and he let me know that he would like me to be with the brand, and I told him I wouldn't mind. All the history behind MJ and all the accomplishments he's had. I mean, growing up, Jordans is the only shoe that you could have. You made a statement by having Jordans on your feet. Being named to the U.S. team was an honor in itself. You're representing so much more than yourself. Going into the experience, I had never been out of the country. I mean, for those 35 days that we're gone, we made such a bond that it can never be broken. We're like brothers, and that's the way it should be. I love them all, to tell you the truth, but the 13s, I have a very personal attachment to the 13s. Remember they came out, I had harassed my parents about them, wanted them so bad. Wear them to school the first day, 6th grade, I wore my shoes, and I leave them in the locker room. Come back, shoes are gone. That might have been the sickest day ever, and I love those shoes. I bought just about every outfit I had to go with those shoes. Until this day, I still haven't had another pair of those 13s. You're only gonna get out of it what you put into it. I feel like if I'm working out on the court, then it's helping my stamina and different things like that. I wanna go around the guy, but I wanna go right by him. So efficiency is very important in the position I play. Yeah, I try to get in and shoot, before practice starts. I try to lift weights, just to keep my upper body toned, because guys are always trying to post me up. But I think I'm most effective with my quickness. We practice hard enough to where if you can do a breakfast club with our team and practice, then you're a bad human being. Leadership has been a role I've been forced into since I was a kid, and now it just becomes second nature. I think it's all about accountability and your teammates being able to trust you. So I always try to make sure I play hard on every possession. Therefore, I can have a voice because the guys know that I'm always putting my all into it. I received, I think, all votes for Rookie of the Year except for one. And a lot of people said, man, that guy's crazy for not picking you. But I was actually excited, to tell you the truth, because that was motivation for me during the summer, is that, there's still someone out there who doesn't believe. And that's why I play as hard as I do. My advice would be to have fun and never let anybody tell you you can't do something.